Hey guys, Shards here from Homebrew Fun Bar, and today's gonna be a bass breakdown video. So while you guys take a look at the bass, which is actually a CWL bass that got stolen, well, not stolen, but kind of leaked, but nothing gets leaked from here until after it's been burnt, and obviously this bass has been burnt, so here it is. But while you guys are looking at it, I have a few videos backed up that I recorded, and I know the one I just published has horrible audio, so I'll fix that. But the thing is that some of my videos, I realized that the audio quality isn't that good. So, and by isn't that good, I mean you can't hear shit because the in-game volume is too loud. And I thought I turned it down, but apparently not. Well, not turned it down, turn it off, but apparently not. Oh well. But here's the bass. It's very nice, to be honest. So this is actually going to be a live bass build, but the video got not corrupted, but the audio got messed up, so I'm not going to bother. So here's the bass. It's kind of a interesting no-fly zone. It's different, as I'll explain. Okay, so the first thing that's kind of notable is that the core compartment is actually has no defenses in it, which means that Golem's path around makes it hard for Stone Hobo. Obviously these cannons here, as well as this Tesla, and like this kind of screwy Golem pathing from Mortar to Archer Tower, Tesla, Archer Tower, Tesla, makes it really screwy for Golems. So this base is really nice against air and ground because, like I mentioned, the defenseless core, which may not seem like much, but it really screws up a hobo attack, as well as the really screwy golem pathing around almost the entire base. Base is really pretty as well, so that's a plus. So some things that kind of unique about the base, maybe not about this base, but this air defense overlaps every air defense. It's also the one that's not exposed, so even if you take this one out, this one, well, I mean, Queen can't get this one. This air defense will protect the other air defenses, so that I stack the Seeking Air Mine near it, basically. And what it does is overlapping air defense makes it very hard to Laloon. And then, of course, they all overlap with each other. Like this one overlaps with both. This one kind of overlaps with both. This one overlaps with everything, and this air defense overlaps with the middle one. Next thing you notice is that the bomb tower is near Queen, so that's actually to protect the Queen from skeleton spells, because that's getting more and more commonplace. And also against Laloon, you kind of have this anti-air portion, which is covered by sweepers, of course, and you have wizard towers, Teslas, all out of range of the air defense, which are up here, so it's brutal against any Laloon. This Expo, kind of a niche thing, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't reachable by Queen, so I pushed this compartment out. So if it was here, it might be reachable, but since it's here, it's not reachable. And if that wall was moved in a tile, it may have been reachable. The original base builder had it like this, which is reachable by Queen, so I didn't like that, so I fixed that. Also, this base, some really trolly giant bombs, as well as kind of no jump value. It's very hard to path around the base. Like, there's just barely jump value, and this kind of dead zone here by the Expo, as well as kind of this dead zone, makes it very hard to path. So kind of more anti-air things. Obviously you have the Expo set to ground and air, but they cover a lot of the base. If you can see that, they cover like this entire section of the anti-air bit portion, and air bombs are kind of cored so that a single loon won't trigger them. But like if you pile a lot of loons, then Wizard Tower Splash plus the air bombs are going to take down the loons. And obviously you have the Archer Towers here too. So not only is there a lot of splash damage in Teslas, but there's also a lot of point defense, which makes the entry very hard. This skeleton trap is set to air because I figure that, like, since this section is a low on point defense, this is 4 Archer Towers, this is 2. You You could use some assistance against air. This one's set to ground just to defend against hogs. What else? Yeah, speaking of hogs, space has kind of springs, very nice springs. I mean, like, queen is probably going to be taken out by like entry here, so it's going to be hard for kill squad to trigger these springs, and these springs are going to be annoying against hogs. If you place them one tile in between each defense, then obviously hogs are going to kill this defense, run across, stop right there where the spring is, and the spring is going to trigger. So more hogs will trigger those. So it's important to have springs like that. And obviously these are between two defenses, so they should all fling hogs. And the giant bombs are pretty spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're also spaced from each other so that a single heal can't cover both of the giant bombs, which is kind of the point. What else? Right, king here covers a huge section of the base that's probably not going to be taken out by a kill squad, because an entry from here, it doesn't look too hard. I mean, you could like theoretically jump there and then get to queen, get both heroes, but pathing is brutal, funneling is brutal. You're not going to get this. So that's one thing. Yeah, both expos are not reachable by queen. If you measure it, it's 6 tiles from the wall. So as you can see, expo cannot be reached. So just wanted to point that out. Neither the expos can be reached by queen, so even while queen walk seems juicy, it's not going to grab that much, especially with all this high HP and point defense. Yeah, this space is not that complicated to explain, but it's very nice in terms of pathing. I mean, like I said, there's basically pathing from here to here, and then here to here, and then here to here. So kind of like a triangular golem pathing. So it's really pretty. This Tesla here is kind of weird, but it's to stop sniping in those buildings, which is important. Also make sure that the golems go to Tesla to cannon to cannon. And so I thought like an entry from here would be most likely because you get queen and a couple of air defenses, so I threw small bombs in between buildings. That's very important. And one tile away from a wall to snag wall breakers. Entry from here was like plausible, but I didn't think it was very likely, so I just threw one bomb there and then 2 bombs here. So yeah, short video for you guys today. And of course, troll tells the spot, you can never forget that. But yeah, here's the base. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's a really nice base because it basically embodies like everything you're trying to do, like I'm trying to do, but like all in one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please drop a like. I know every time you can guys can probably guess what I'm gonna say, and if you guys are new or haven't subbed, please do subscribe. And you guys should comment down below. No, not like the guy in the last video. So I'm pretty sure I said that and like made a joke of that. And this guy just spams comments and like, plus good video, Town Hall 4 Warbase plus. And I'm like, that's not what I meant, okay? But yeah, here's the base. It's really pretty. But also deadly. Totally no reference to anything there, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, Shards out.